Let me tell y'all something. You got to set the bar so high, only you and God gonna believe this gonna happen. Don't mind the haters, cause they gonna be there. And always remember, nothing is impossible when you're walking with God. Get your mind right. Big motion.
I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of hanking. In Dayton, people selling drugs, they call it hanking. You know, if a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, you know what I'm saying, I'm hanking.
Yeah.
So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, you know. So I took the word hanking and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, ain't Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio players self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go getters. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
I salute to all the hustle, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round, Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl, the D-boys in the alleys, Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon, Skane, Key, and Diamond Cut, DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did Quan shoot the 3 when he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team. Just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt. Ain't no credit, straight cash, so I got my hustle up.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. You can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
Like, I just want you to put me on. I can be the best of both worlds. All you gotta do is teach me the game, man.
All God gotta do is hit licks. He play like a little man, but he's a big man.
I want you to be more than that. I want you to be the next Mrs. Thompson.
Just stick it out with me till I come home. Why you acting like this with me?
Look, if you really want to be down, you gotta learn everything.
You gotta be about this life. I'm about this life.
I was muted. My fault, y'all. Your boy JT. If I say I done it, I did it, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Hankin TV tonight. I've been gone for a while, so make sure y'all hit that like button to get me back in the algorithm. Also, it's a link pinned at the top. I want everybody to hit that link and go tag at Hankin TV for Podcast of the Year for the 2024 Dallas BET Awards. From
Yeah.
Ohio to Dallas. But tonight I got a dope guest for y'all. She's an author, a filmmaker, an actress, a teacher, a mother, a wife, a child of God, Miss Kendra King.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You
Thank
already know. If you can you introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, my name is Kendra Rainey King and everything he said. So yeah, I'm excited to be here and thank you for giving me this opportunity as well. Appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. I know how it is because I'm an author myself. So, and that's
Okay.
how I got into doing interviews and stuff like that. Because when I first dropped my book, people had reached out to me for interviews. So I said I wanted to get in the game and kind of shine a light on other upcoming talent and people that's moving and shaking. So tell the people where you from.
I am from Dallas, Texas, by the way of Pleasant Grove. Yeah, Pleasant Grove. That's where I'm from.
That's what's up. People would think I'm from Dallas also by me having so many Dallas guests, but like I tell everybody right now, Dallas is working.
That's right. That's
So so
right.
how, so how was it growing up in Dallas, coming up in Pleasant Grove?
Well, I grew up in Pleasant Grove. I mean, I grew up in the trenches, to be honest with you. Just growing up, just getting how you live. That's exactly what it was.
You know,
Exactly.
what was you into?
Well, for me, I was the nerdy girl. I was the girl sitting on the stairs reading the book, begging my mom to take me to the library every Friday so I can get books. That's who I was. I just sat outside on the stairs reading my book, writing my own book at that time also, and just gravitating to life and seeing what everybody else was doing. I was nosy, so I was just out there just looking and getting a bit of that atmosphere. So that's where I got a lot of my work from, a lot of my insight, and just learning. I just learned the street because I was inside, I was indoors, I was a mama and daddy's baby. I had mama and daddy, so um, I was just that girl sitting on the stairs watching my surrounding. That's who I was.
And that's something I tell people that I read somewhere. It said the best writers are people who read books.
Yep, that's right. I used to read 20 to 30 books a week.
Wow. I did 15 years in the joint, so that's how I got to reading and read a lot of books, and I got incarcerated at the boom of the urban street books coming out, so that's how I had got into it. So you said you was sit on the steps reading your books and you was writing your first book. So how did you come into also y'all, she's an author of 51 books. That's a great feat. So how did you get into writing your first book?
Well, actually, I was sitting, I was just sitting on the stairs again. I was reading a book, and in the book, at the last page, it said we are now accepting submissions. And I said, "Oh wow!" I said, "God, what you trying to tell me?" And this was I was a junior in high school, so I was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna write this book." At that time, I didn't have a computer. We didn't have all that kind of stuff. So my mom, she believed in me so much, and money was funny then. So my mom went to rent a center. She rented me a computer just on that alone, just on my dream. And from then, I converted 400 pages that I've written out. I'm talking about. I wrote so much, and my fingers started to hurt. I used to get the little things, the little things on the side of your finger. That's how much I was writing. But I converted that, and it took me probably about 2 years actually, because I was new to it. Bring that from paper to the computer. So I was doing that every single day, doing that, and I finally submitted to that company. And when I submitted to that company, they told me um, I was actually denied for that company, but then they told me to just come back when I write something else that was in the genre that they wanted. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back at it again. And I started working at a call center after high school, and I met this woman, and that's when that same book that I had written, she took it up under her wing and she published it, and she taught me the game, and we went from there. And from there, I just been writing. I took a little break, writing, and that's how it's been.
Okay. Can I ask you which company it was you submitted to your manuscript to?
Which one? The first one?
Yes, the first one.
Ooh, the first one I submitted to was actually Zane.
Zane.
And I actually ended up working with her later on under another pen name.
Right. Erotica. Zane was the queen of erotica. And the reason I asked you that is because I was a reader for a publishing company. And a reader was, when people submit their manuscripts, I would read their manuscripts and give it the okay to go ahead and get reviewed in house. So that's why I asked. I might have came across your book if it was had it been a certain publishing company. I was affiliated with Triple Crown, which was ran by Vicky Stringer.
Oh my goodness. I submitted to Vicky as well. I
So I
submitted
might
to Crown Publications, and that was in 2005. That was 2005. And that was
Yep.
just my time as well. I did Zane, I did Triple Crown, and I did another one, Kings. I did them too.
So you said somebody you had met, they went ahead and published your book. When you finally got your first book published, how did it make you feel?
Oh my God, it was so liberating. Like to just, a lot of people they say, well, it's not your baby. Well, it's my baby. It was definitely my baby. Because I birthed it. I mean, I sat there, I wrote that book, and that was the first book. So it took me a couple of years to, streamline that. So again, it felt darn good. Like it's just something that you can't just really explain because it's so beautiful. It's like, the rose that grew from concrete. That's how I feel. Like it's beautiful when you think of your work and how you see it come to life. There's no other feeling for it. It's like it's just beautiful. It's essential.
Right. And then for the people out there who aren't familiar with you, we also go get into your other books. Tell them the title of it.
Um, for that first book, the title of it was Deception, and I ended up changing the name to A Bad Chick. And when I got published, they changed to Chronicles of a Bad Bitch. So we can get more feedback and more people to read the book and things of that sort.
Right. So I take it by the titles that you're in the genre of urban fiction.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. And then out there also for the people, where can they get your books at?
They can get my books at Amazon Kindle and Barnes and Nobles and Goodreads.
Okay, now I had told the people earlier, you are the author of 51 books. How did you manage to write 51 books?
Ooh, to be honest, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I just had so many different stories that are brewing always in my head. And it's just like sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just like, I got to get this out. Because the characters, they start speaking. I'm just like, ooh, I got an idea. Ooh, I got another idea. Ooh, I got a title. Like sometimes I'm driving home, I have a title idea and I write off of that title.
Right. I was the same way when I was doing my book. Right now, I've only put out the first part of it, but it is a trilogy. I had started going to school for filmmaking and going to school for filmmaking. It kind of, I had to put the book down for a minute, but I'm definitely about to get back into it. So then, when did you decide you wanted to take your books to film?
I decided that I wanted to take my books to film. Um, oh my goodness. I took Coach John's screenwriting class, and let me see, in 2020, my mom had passed. I just got laid off from the school that I was working at during COVID. And when I did that, I took my last paycheck and I prayed and I said, God, what do I need to do? You know, I just lost my mom, I just lost my job, and then my writing was kind of shifting. So after all of that, God showed me, and I took that last check from that job, and I took a master script writing class to bring my books into um, into the film world, and that's what I did. I wrote that film based off of my book, She's in Love with His Coco, which is now knee deep. And when I wrote that, I'm just like, oh my goodness. I waited a year. Well, not waited, but I submitted to so many different people. And what they were saying then was that because of the genre, they want to kind of steer away from, anything with drugs, anything kind of urban. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just shelf it, and I'll just write again. And a year passed, and I didn't write. And after that, what happened was I got picked up by Maverick Entertainment by a woman named Tierra. She actually told me that I needed to submit, so she was my guru for that. I submitted to her, and she submitted it to Maverick, and we just went from there. And once I saw the process, then I just like, okay, I got my buzz back, so I started back writing. And in 2023, after we filmed Knee Deep, I wrote 13 scripts in that year.
That's why it's such a small world because um, Coach John also was a past guest on the show.
Oh
He came
wow.
on and he came on telling people about script writing and the most important thing, pitch decks.
Yep.
And then I had seen that you had took his class. I had seen he had congratulated you. Also, I forgot another one of your titles. Your film also has won some awards.
Yes, absolutely. Knee Deep actually is a nominee. We have two nominees out in a honorable mention as well for Texas Ladies of Film, and also for the Virginia Black Film Festival, and a real film festival that's in Beverly Hills, California. So we have those, and then for Thicker the Berry, the Sweeter the Juice. I did win an award as well as everyone else that's a part of that team for Best Movie, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Supporting Lead. So they really did their thing, and I'm extremely excited, and I'm really happy about the projects that have been going. And also, I was the lead in another book to film, Curves Under the Mistletoe, that I wrote, and we did receive honorable mention as well. And we're also going for award as well for the same one in Beverly Hills, California, and Virginia Black Film Festival.
That's definitely dope. And a question I want to ask you, by myself being an author, I know some authors out there watching and some authors that's going to see it. I remember it was a time when we did used to have to go through the process of writing our manuscripts, submitting to the publishing companies, but then it came a time where people start becoming self-publishers, publishing their own books. With so many books turning to films and it's becoming so easy to make films now, what do you see in the future of books?
Wow, I see in the future a lot of authors making their way from book to film. And as easy as people think it is, it's really not, because they're changing the evaluation, they're changing the specs, they're changing everything now. So now, I guess too, we got a lot of flack or whatever, but I know they're changing the ways that they view things. They want quality, over quantity. So it's shifting. So now, some people think that this is the easiest thing to do in the world. Oh, I can put a movie out on Tubi. Oh, I can do this. Or, it's not easy. It's not
Right,
easy.
it's not.
It's not easy, not one bit. So I wish people quit saying that. It may look easy, but it's not. A lot of people that are actually, take this is their passion. This is their craft. They live for this. And I'm around them that do this. Like in real life, they do this 24/7. Like this is their baby. So
Right.
yeah. It's definitely not as easy as people think it is. But a lot of craft that you have to put up with. Like it's a lot of things that you have to do. So I definitely think that a lot of the authors are going to start, putting their book into film for the ones that really want to see that. You have some that are like, no, I'm good here. I'll write my books, child.
Right.
Yeah, then you have some like me, I'm just like, okay, I wrote 51 books, Lord, what's next?
And then by you being a teacher, does your students read your books?
No, they don't. I kind of try to keep that separate because my books are for 18 and up. So, and I
Right.
teach eighth grade theater. So, my books are, yeah, for mature audience only.
So for the people out there who want to write a book, had ideas of writing a book, and don't know where to start, where would you tell them to start at?
I would say start with your pen and paper or your computer, your laptop, your tablet. Um, Definitely start outlining. Definitely start doing a character analysis sheet. So therefore, you can kind of know where you want to go with your characters. Sometimes that may change, but it never hurts to have that outline. And that together and just building that momentum with your characters and just knowing where you want to go with the story. Like that helps a lot. It really does. So my advice to you, if you're looking into writing a novel, get to outline and get to writing. Start your character development early on, and give yourself time. Don't rush it. Do a breakout, which means just like if you can every day write. Starting off, I wouldn't say 5,000 words a day, but for me, I know that was nothing. But I would say start off with at least trying to do 1,000 words a day. 1,000 words. Sit down at your computer, a couple of hours, two, if you have the time, and embrace yourself. Because in a month you can have a book done. You
Right.
could.
And then also for the people out there who already have books and want to turn them to the film, or people who want to get into film, what's the first step you would say to them that is?
I would definitely say take Coach John Alexander. He's on Facebook under John Alexander. Take his class under on Facebook or also Instagram. He is amazing. He has coached the best. He is one of the best. He's a master class script writer and teacher. Just being in his class has been so impactful to me. It's definitely created different sources for me. It paves the way. I've since 2020, I've taken the script writing class, I've taken a refresher, and I've also taken the pitch deck class. So that has helped me tremendously because once you work with him, you're going to submit your things, your script. He's going to submit it for you as well. You work hard, overdrive. You work while he's working too. Don't just leave all the work on him. We got to work together. It's a dog eat dog industry. So just know that you got to bring something to the table too, and don't be afraid to get out there and get it done, and get out there and connect with people. That's the big thing, connecting and learning the industry. He has a lot of valuable information, and once you get out there, you're going to learn more when you start to film. So it's a beautiful it's a beautiful thing to do, and I highly recommend it versus just getting a book that says this or that. And I recommend it because he has two different ways of approaching the class. Either you can do the phone or you can do a Zoom, and actually the third one, he can send videos. He sends videos for me to learn from for his pitch deck that are created specifically for me and my needs. And he'll do that for anyone else. So I definitely highly recommend John Alexander.
Right. And if y'all haven't checked out my interview with John Alexander, make sure y'all go back, check it out, and get some more insight on him. So let the people know what you're working on now.
So right now, I am working on pre-production for Deeper, which is part two of Knee Deep. So excited about it because it's so different. Um, we're working on that, and then I'll be getting ready to work on Queen's Trip, which we're going to be going to New Orleans. We're going to go to Oklahoma, Padre. We're going to be doing a lot of things, so I'm excited. And also, Distinguished Robbers 2. So I have that in the lineup as well, and I'm working on a series for Distinguished Robbers, be Distinguished Assassins. So we're doing a lot of work. We working.
Most definitely. And what do you have going on outside of writing books and filmmaking?
Outside of writing book, I I teach theater arts, 6th to 8th grade. I'm getting ready to work with my kids on an African American film that we're going to do and put together a short film for African American for Black History Month that we're doing at the school. So I'm working on that too, and I'm going to write the short film. So I got a lot to do, and just being a mom, being a wife, spending quality time with my husband. Can't wait for the weather to be stop being so cold because I'm ready to go fishing, and that's just me and cooking.
Right. Do you work with other authors or people who trying to get their book to print?
Absolutely, I do. I work with other authors as well from different states. We all kind of get together sometimes. I just had one reach out to me from Atlanta, one of my good dear friends that we used to be under the same publication. She just wanted some information on just the whole beginning of pre-production process. So she's getting ready to film her first movie based off of her book as well. So I just dropped some gems. I sent her some things and kind of help her as well. So a lot of us help each other, and I think that's the best thing to go by. Because a lot of people want to be gatekeepers, and that's why we are kind of held bound when we have that mindset of being a gatekeeper instead of helping each other and not being scared of somebody else making it before you or making it bigger than you or making it before you. You know,
Right.
which for
I,
you,
I just
each one.
got it. I just got it as a joke, but did you say that because you see I got gatekeeper in my name?
Oh, I didn't. I can't even see
Oh, you
it.
can't. Okay. So by you doing the movies, how do you go about your auditions? What if somebody out here want to get in one of your movies?
Oh, absolutely. So I usually post I post my email. I have a company with my husband called Rainey King Productions, and we usually post when we're going to have auditions. Like right now, one of my good friends, he's going to get ready to have a movie March the 6th through 15th called Fatal. I just posted the auditions right now on my Facebook for that. And we just had auditions last week for Deeper. So once I post it, I tell people stay afloat with my page because I'm always posting auditions, even if they're not mine. I support big time. So I always say stay alert of my page. Kendra King on Facebook and Rainey King Productions as well. I'm always posting, always posting auditions.
Right. And tell the people a little bit about Rainy King Productions.
Well, Rainey King Productions is an upcoming film production company. So what we do is we get together and also have actors as well that we just signed talent. So what we do is we try to get work for them. We try to get movies for them, and we get them prepared. We do their actors' resume and their reels and headshots as well, and we try to get them the exposure that they need. And also, this is my branch as well for my movies. So we solidify that as well, and we try to get people together. I have a new program called the Junior program as well. So what we do is we're trying to get 5 boys, 5 girls from the community of Dallas, and we want to get them out the streets and into film. So we want to get them and learning the back end of how we make films, and they get to see all that cool stuff, and they get to see the other stuff that while we be tired all day and all night. So they get to kind of see that, and also kind of get them in gear if they want to maybe act one day, and maybe they can be an extra while they're on set. Just trying to build our community strong and get these kids off the streets and give them something more to look at. It's something, a better way of viewing something. And I see little Jay on the street, and I see him, and I know that he has this look about himself. He has this passion, but what could what could he do with that passion? Where could we place it? Maybe he likes to act. Maybe he likes to do something on production, and maybe we can find something that he likes so he can get off those streets and really, deter his mind from what he's doing. So that's the teacher and mom in me. So that's another thing that we do at Rainy King Productions that we're about to get ready to start.
Right. That right there is definitely dope. Like I was saying earlier, I got a large Dallas audience. So if it was anybody out there who's interested in getting their child, brother, nephew into that, how would they go about it?
So you can go about it by just come. My email is kendra.raineyking@gmail.com. Just do the byline as youth application and just let me know how old your child is, and we can go from there. I'm accepting ages 12 to 21.
That's definitely dope. And then once again I want to congratulate you for being an author of 51 books. Um Tell people out there who are aspiring authors, how do you deal with writer's block?
Oh my goodness. I had writer's block from 2016 to 2000 and I think 19. My dad had passed 2016, so I just started back working and just it's like okay. But for writer's block, it's really hard to say because everybody's situation is different, everybody's block is different. But I would say if you can jot down ideas, like whenever, even if you're like, somewhere at a park or something and you got an idea, text it to yourself or Google, Gmail yourself and just say, this is my idea for today. This is the book title. This is the synopsis, the log line. This is what I want to work on today. Um, just constantly write. Try to, even when you feel like you can't. Like you never know, the beginning to the end. But if you just try, that will help you. So for writer's block, I would say the only thing that you can really do is to just sit at that computer or grab your tablet and just try to write one sentence a day. One sentence a day. Start to build that fire back up. Build that passion back up.
Right, most definitely. And then by being so many dope authors, male and female, in the urban fiction genre, who are some authors that you were inspired by when you first started writing and reading?
When I first started writing, I actually started off reading R.L. Stein books. That's what got me at first. So R.L. Stein, and then it was Stephen King. So that was, during the middle school years. But when I got to high school, the thing that got me, Terry McMillan, Milk in My Coffee. Um,
Eric
also,
Jerome, Eric Jerome Dickey.
yes, I actually had a book signing with him. Eric Jerome Dickey, Omar Tyree. Like, man, Sister Soldier, the coldest winter ever. That book there, it did something to. And man, God Don't Like Ugly by Mary Monroe, part 1 and 2. God, Nikki Turner, um, Jaquarius, his wife. Man, all of those books were really the ones for me that was like, okay, I need to write. I need to write. I want to write something different. And when I was in high school, that first book that I had written, Deception, um, I wanted to write because nobody else was doing it. I wanted to write about a plus size girl because I was a plus size girl in high school, and I wanted to write about my triumphs, And when I went there, and it was beautiful.
Right. And then I know it's probably gonna be a hard question, but out of all your books you wrote, which one is the one you love the most?
The thicker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
And that's the one that's about to go to film.
Yeah, so this one is coming out in April. It's coming out in April.
Okay, and then for the people out there who not familiar with it, can you give us a small synopsis?
So the thicker the berry, the sweeter the juice is actually based off of my life. So it's based off a girl. She was nerdy, and she had the best friend next door. And then she went for the thug when he moved from Atlanta, and he took her for a world spin. He took her on a whirlwind. And she had to discover herself, find self love, self confidence to rise above it all. And at the end, things transpired.
Right. While I'm asking this next question, y'all out there out there viewing, if y'all got any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Um, so out of all your projects, which one would you steer people to go find out who Kendra King is as an author?
Out of all of my projects, I have two projects that are out right now, um, which is Knee Deep and Curves Under the Mistletoe. Um, I would definitely say Curves on the Mistletoe, because I know right now everybody have seen Knee Deep mostly, because Knee Deep went #1 on Christmas. So I would definitely say Curves Under the Mistletoe. That story is so beautiful, it's so different, and you get to see the other end of the spectrum. I think it's a beautiful love story.
Right. And where can people find your movies?
You can find my movies on Tubi, on Peacock, on Amazon Prime, Vudu, Roku, Afro TV Land, and Apple TV.
That's dope. And how are some ways people can the audience and people out here, how are some ways that they can support you?
You can support me by buying any of my books on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and just going to those all of those apps for my movies and just supporting if you can, watch them, sit down and watch them, and leave me a review. Put a heart or like on Tubi on my movies, and also swing by my Facebook page. Just come and inbox me, say, hey, I'm such and such, and I saw you on Hankin, so I can add you. And yeah, and also on IG, I'm under author Kendra_King. So yeah.
That's what's up. And before we go, one more time, tell the people what they should be looking for in the near future coming from you.
So in the near future, from Kendra Rainey King, you should be looking forward to Women Can Too, which is my nonprofit organization, where a lot of women were getting together and we're doing things for the community, beautiful things for our community. You should look forward to seeing my movies that are coming out. We have a premiere on March 23rd. I'll be putting the information out for that very soon on my Facebook for Distinguished Robbers, which is my fourth project. And Thicker the Berry, the Sweeter the Juice is coming out in April on all platforms. And then we're getting ready to shoot Deeper and also Queen's Trip. So I'm going to have a lot of things brewing and a lot of things going on my page where you can come and you can also audition. I'm looking for new faces.
Right. And I can't remember if I asked you, do you accept submissions?
I do accept submissions for scripts. I do. I absolutely do. And if anybody was interested in bringing their book to film, I just sent them over to Coach John. Because right now, at this moment, I am going to be doing classes later, but not at this moment. So I've just sent them off to Coach John Alexander so he can help them and then just come back to me.
That's what's up. Y'all heard that. Y'all be looking for upcoming projects. Make sure y'all support. Also, I'm an author as myself. I just graduated college with a bachelor's degree in film. So I'm definitely gonna be reaching out.
Okay, absolutely.
Also I got all her information in the description of this YouTube video. So slide through it and hit her up. I want to congratulate you and I appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. I really appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. That was Kendra Rainey King. Y'all slide through it and check her out. Check out her movies. I've been so busy, but I'm about to kick back and start checking them out. I'm also about to start get back into the writing. Shout out Mr. himself for the super chat. Like I say, man, slide through and check her out. Now I've been missing in action for a while. Like I said, I've been having a lot going on. So hit that like button. Make sure y'all get me in the algorithm. If you ain't follow me on social media, follow me on all social medias at Hankin TV. Also, it's a pink comment at the top. Hit that link and go tag Hankin TV for the best podcast 2020-24 for the Dallas BET Awards. I hope that was helpful out there, y'all, for y'all trying to do write books, go to movies, because I remember how it was when I was trying to write my book. It definitely was a struggle. So I try to bring y'all different content, different people that can kind of give us some game. Also, Coach John, who she was talking about, I interviewed him probably about 2 months ago. The master script writer, slide back, check out his interview, get some information about him, how to hit him up. Also, if you want to get you a copy of the book Hankin in Love with the Game, hit me up on IG, DM me. I was giving away free copies. I think I got probably about 2 left. As far as on the free side, hit me up. I still got them. Also hit the link, go to the website, get the Hankin merch. I got the Hankin definition t-shirts, the hoodies, the Hankin logo t-shirts and hoodies. 2024, man, we going up. I know this is the first month of the year. Like I said, I've been missing the action, but I got a lot going on behind the scenes, but it's definitely about to go up for us. Next month, Tuesday, February the 6th, make sure y'all slide through. It's going to be the Hankin TV birthday celebration. We also got an interview coming up Thursday with Munchie the Goat, an artist out of Dallas. We were supposed to have a past interview, but he had to reschedule. So we're going to have that Thursday. And then February the 6th, we're going to have the Hankin TV celebration. And then I'm going to be gone probably, y'all, for about a couple weeks. I probably won't be back until the 1st of March. I'm going to be gone because, like I said, I'm doing something. So I'm going to be gone. But just make sure y'all slide through. Check out my past interviews. And also be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout. If y'all see anybody out there y'all want to see on the show, hit me up, hit them up, connect us. But I need everybody to hit that link, man, and go vote for Hankin TV, man, for Podcast of the Year. Also, we about to start turning up around here. We definitely about to start turning up. I'm about to start bringing some bigger guests. I'm about to have some bigger space. We definitely about to go up. I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to make y'all no promises and I don't come through. But I'm the type of person, when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I had something else going on. It's just February the 6th, Tuesday. Make sure y'all slide through for that Hankin TV celebration. We ain't playing nothing but past guest music. All the artists we have on the show, we're going to play their music. I got some other special guests who are going to be popping up whose birthday also fall within the month. It's just going to be like a social. We're going to have a Hankin TV kickback. We're going to be bringing people up. The only exception, you got to cam up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hiding over here. We camming up. So I'm going to be bringing people up. We're just going to be kicking it. We're just going to be celebrating. We're just going to be celebrating the success for myself and for y'all for 2024. Like I said, it's my birthday the next day, so I just call it the Hankin TV birthday celebration. We got us a DJ. I'm working on creating a playlist right now. So like I said, ain't going to be nothing but past artist music who we're going to be playing. So it's definitely be going up. Also be on the lookout for Mr. Himself. Mr. Himself, he about to drop. He waiting on me. I'm about to put some stuff together for him. I'm about to put an intro and stuff together for him as soon as I get situated. So Mr. Himself, if you still in there, go ahead and drop the link to your channel or just put in the comments and I'll pin it so I get you a wrench. But we going up, y'all. We definitely going up. I know y'all been looking for me. I had a couple, I think the last couple interviews I supposed to have, something happened with the guests and they didn't show up. And I said I wasn't going to, told y'all if the guests didn't show up no more, I still was going to go live. But to tell you the truth, I was kind of, I wasn't happy, but I didn't mind the guests showing up because I was tired, man. Because I've been busy. I also be looking out for Gangsta. Me and Gangsta we're gonna be doing something. We got something coming up. Also, he got another channel called Hanging with Giggity. So make sure y'all go subscribe to that. He only got one video up right there. Hit the like button on that. So other than that, man, that's all we got going on right now. That's all we got going on. And then, like I was asking her for the people out there in the audience, my advice for anybody who's trying to write a book or write a script, man, just start writing. Just start somewhere. And the more you work, it'll start coming together, man. I want to shout out Looney. Looney put together for y'all the intro, the Hankin TV intro I'll be playing for y'all when we first come on. Love Chhyld, she was in the comments. She did the beat. So if y'all looking for some beats or somebody to work on for y'all some intro music, hit up Looney. But before we go, man, I'm going to go ahead and hit y'all with this intro. Also, when we first came on, I had my mic muted because when I be playing the stuff before the show, for some reason, I gotta mute the mic where you can hear what's going on in the background. It don't mute itself. I be forgetting to unmute it, so that was my bag. That definitely was my bag. But I'm gonna hit y'all with the fire Hankin. This is the best intro on YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody like a definition of Hankin. In Dayton, people selling drugs, they call it Hankin. If a nigga was selling a lot of dope, they like, what I'm saying, I'm Hankin. Yeah. So what I did it took and put a positive spin to it, So I took the word Hankin and I made it stand for when you can supply the demand and consistently turn a profit.
This is a certified hood classic.
We've been had money. Money ain't nothing without us being together. It don't do no it don't make no difference if you the maid or if you the motherfucking bodyguard. Everybody get extras around here, friends benefits. Everybody travel from place to place and kick it with each other, and every place is like home.
Love Child got that sauce.
Let's get it.
Welcome to my city, Westwood, they know Ohio. Midwest players and hustlers, check the bio. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. I'm in love with the game. Run, Hopper, Norris, Cole. Ohio player self-made. Jam City, we on gold. M-double-G, yeah, money go getters. Real niggas bout that life. Niggas can't up with us.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Salute to all the hustle, Jay, Charlie, Bugs, and Round. Keith, Denny, Bert, Earl. The D-boys in the alleys. Chino and Lil J, J, Mac and Carleon. Skane, Key, and Diamond Cut. DBM, you know we own. I used to cook the D, I did corn, shoot the 3. When he played for the Heats, then I flooded the streets. Hustle gang, that's my squad, that's my motherfucking team. Just might be your worst nightmare or sell you a dream. We all about the money, up the system, they corrupt. Ain't no credit, straight cash, so I got my hustle up.
They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it. They call me Hankin for a reason. If I said it, then I done it. I supply what they demand and make a profit from it.
Matter of fact, after you leave here, you end up getting your teeth on something and coming up with something better. You know what I'm saying? Like a new car, new house, maybe the kids get to go to school, private school, paid for, courtesy of the mom. You know what I'm saying? We pay. You know, that's simple. A lot of niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funeral. Simple.
My boy Hankin TV, that's my dog. He gonna be on the channel real soon. I think tomorrow, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Hankin TV, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's my boy. He put dope content over there.
Fire intro on YouTube. Also, if y'all want to find out more and know who Hankin TV is, slide over to Mactastic TV. Check out the interview we just did a couple weeks ago. Also, I got I'm doing an interview tomorrow with Taj Lanaj. I don't know if it's gonna air tomorrow, but I'll also be doing an interview. I'm doing an interview with him. He's gonna have me on his platform because people they want to know who Hankin TV is. So I'm doing an interview with him tomorrow. If y'all checking don't air on his show, just be checking my community wall and my social media. So I'm definitely gonna post it and post a link to it so y'all can check that out. Before we go, I'm gonna hit y'all with the trailer to Knee Deep. This is Kendra Rainey King's movie that just came out.
Like, I just want you to put me on. I can be the best of both worlds. All you gotta do is teach me the game, man.
All God gotta do is hit licks. He played like a little man, but he's a big man.
I want you to be more than that. I want you to be the next Mrs. Thompson.
Just stick it out with me till I come home. Why you acting like this with me?
Look, if you really want to be down, you gotta learn everything. You gotta be about this life. I'm about this life.
something. You got to set the bar so high, only you and God gonna believe this gonna happen. Don't mind the haters, cause they gonna be there. And always remember, nothing is impossible when you're walking with God. Get your mind right. Big motion.